couldn't do that. Couldn't do this either. I'll be right back. I got to turn that shit off too. Platinum wrong. I'll be right back. Platinum wrong. Give me a minute. Yo, hopefully that takes care of that for at least a moment. Cheers, everybody. Time for a cigar. Actually, a cigar and a drink, man. Time to crack a pint. Merry Christmas, everybody. Nah, it's my daughter's birthday tomorrow, so pretty close. Cheers, cheers, cheers. Oh, saw that, guys. I saw that. Oh yeah, let me go cut that off too. What's going on, Dave Berry? Dave, man. The reason I didn't like give you an address when you said you wanted to send some music, I was like, I probably have a CD to send you, but I don't right now yet. You know what I mean? So I'll talk to you by email, right? Let me go turn this off. I forgot. But what's up? I'm doing good, bro. As I saw you in Justine's today, I was reminded, I had to explain, because I could just drop you my address, but I was thinking I had something to send first. I happen to not. You know what I mean? So I'll figure that out. Nice to see you, though. What's going on? What are you doing? Damn, it's dead silent. That's why I was listening to music. This is dead silent, man. On a Sunday, Oh, starting the whole week over, right? Cheers, cheers, cheers. It's dead silent, and I can be quiet. I know how to be quiet. Let's do it. Yeah, Dave, I'm waiting to go record, man. So I don't really want to get in too much to what I'm doing because I like to discover stuff, I don't know. I know somebody who has vintage amps, Dave, but probably lives in the place that they could never, ship them to you. That's all I could say, And I think they're holding on to it. So no. I mean, I don't know what's trusted. I know people use Reverb and look up stuff like that. They look up old guitars and old vintage amp and stuff, but I don't know if that's the one to use. I could ask a couple of my guitar friends that are still gigging, where they go. So if you want, Dave, actually, I'll ask for my own interest as well, but I'll let you know, man. Fender specifically, that's what you're looking for? That's cool. I just, that guitar, like I said, I just kind of picked it up and I'm getting ready to go recording, and that's what I'm just preliminary getting interested in. I don't want to know what I'm going to do, You picked up a 66 Princeton, but you're looking for another. All right. Understood. Yeah, I've always been a bassist, and sometimes I didn't really have much of a guitar amp around. I might have like a bass 20-inch cabinet with like a combo practice amp and then rig it up, something like that. Or just use whoever else's guitar amp. It was kind of weird because I just didn't have that kind of equipment, really. Not much. But now I got a bit of everything. It's kind of weird when I was putting that guitar on. It has a PV strap on it. I was kind of like extra proud to put PV back around because those solid state amps where we could get, a good 300, 400 watts at like 78 cents a watt or whatever, and you get a 400 watt thing, you know what I mean? So yeah, that's an Epiphone. I just love it too. I love it too. It's got some stickers on it because it's been in the pawn shop, but I left the stickers on it on purpose I knew I could get it out. I just was late on a bill. Yeah, I love PV stuff. I still have the man. We got the big ass PA speakers. Yeah, because the singer he didn't want to lug them around. You know, there was 70 from the 70s. They weigh a lot. You know, more than him obviously, but when we eventually didn't use it anymore, he didn't want to lug them around. I think he took the head and he left the PA speakers. You know, but yeah, I'm big into PV stuff. Always been big into that. I love how you can get a nice PV of 300, 400 watts. You can get another PV of 300 or 200 watts. You can use the crossover channels as a bass player, you know, and all of a sudden, you know, you got all that power for maybe 700 bucks. You know what I mean? Like, that's pretty cool, you know? So I stick with that. I really love that. It's a real strong brand, as is LTD. Like LTD basses I really love, you know? So yeah, solid stuff that you can afford, you know. I always thought of when you're actually playing and gigging, you know, everything is going to eventually be worn out. So you always take it as a sort of operating expense. This amp, if I can get it for $200 a year at the end, you know, like wrap it up, has it made its way? You know what I mean? Something like that. So you throw down 1,000, and it makes the 5 year mark, it makes the 8 year mark. You're like, I am ahead. Yes, that's how it goes. You know, you invest so that you have a good something good to present. You know, sometimes you got to be a little crafty, but that's what I'm saying. That's what I love. A couple of PVs with the crossover. You can do a lot with that. You can hook up your organs and keyboards and shit. Those sound great on PV bass amps for sure. What are they calling PV TNTs? Oh boy, yeah, yeah, yeah. Those sound great organs. You rock the house with that. Put some EV cabinets up. Let's go. It's funny everywhere. You got to be quiet. Ah, what a curse. What a curse. It's so much fun to be loud and exuberant, you know? There's room for all. Ovation Electric. Yep, I remember those for sure. Yep, yep, for sure. Those are like kind of like mail order Sears type situations. Yeah, man, I know about Ovations. They're nice. I like the. Remember how they used to make the tortoiseshell backed, rather than a dreadnought guitar? They would make the tortoiseshell backed Ovation. I love that. You know, I was like, this is your lute. You know, your modern day lute. So yeah, that was good shit. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That shit's cool, man. I never had an acoustic guitar I was in love with, but the ones we had were fake hummingbirds that my father got, Sears hummingbirds. You know what I mean? If they were real hummingbirds, wow. But you know, a real Dean really turns me on too. But I can't buy that shit. But you know, a couple of fake hummingbirds that he bought my sisters when they took Kenny Rogers' guitar school on TV. So that's what I inherited, and I converted those things into the beginning of my shit. You know, like I had that. I had a little electric organ, one of those light bulb organs. Oh my gosh, made do, man. I made do with the scraps. Got a bongo out of the like, you know, out of the fucking, I don't know, like rummage sale or whatever. Whatever I could do, man. Had all the kids over though, and so everybody learned to play together, and so that's cool because some of them have moved on to have great bands, and they're also great like mastering artists or whatever DJs, you know, and they all just like came through when we're like scratching our heads, like turning knobs, hitting strings, like what does it happen if you do this? What about that? What, you know? So everybody's moved on to do their thing, man, because they were free to learn like I was, you know. Too much fun, man. Too much fun, everything, you know. And your drummer has one. What does your drummer have? One of those shit electric organs with a light bulb in it? That would be funny. Try to play the Doors with it. Those things sound horrible too, but there's a charm in that. Ask Quintron. Quintron's got those noises. Yeah, yeah. You make you make some a little brownie and a little tin at the bottom under that light bulb. and you can play some tunes. But yeah, thanks for coming in, Dave, man. I'll send you my address soon. My wife still hasn't eaten dinner. She's about to come by because I made her one thing. It was probably the wrong thing, but I had a backup too. So I'm gonna get down and let her come through. She's just only been home like 20 minutes, so I don't know, man. Not good timing for me, but whatever. That's cool. We got a lot to do tomorrow. It's my daughter's birthday. Cheers to you. I'll email you, Dave. See you later. Everybody take care.